Hello everyone, my name is Bobby O'Brien and I'm a nutrition coach and a personal trainer under the National Academy of Sports Medicine. And I just wanted to welcome all of you to my YouTube channel where we'll be talking about nutrition, exercise, and physiology. And specifically, how nutrition and exercise affect your physiology for the better. Today, I want to talk to you about the 5 most effective ways to put on muscle. The first way is an obvious one, but it's one that we must talk about, and it is resistance training. Now, a topic that is highly debated is what is the best form of resistance training. There's a multitude of resistance training methods that people swear by. Some people say to do high volume, some people say to do progressive overload, which is adding weight each set. Some people say drop sets are one of the biggest muscle builders, some people say supersets. Although this topic is very highly debated, the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health published a study looking at a multitude of different resistance training methods. In this specific study, which was a randomized control trial where they controlled each one of the variables, they had different groups that did different resistance training methods. Some used drop sets, supersets, cluster sets, high volume, and then there was one group that did what's called a traditional approach. This traditional approach was defined as using 60 to 80% of your intensity per set and doing about 8 to 12 reps per set as well. Now, this traditional approach that they used in this study was statistically superior when it came to muscle growth in comparison to these other methods. Although it was statistically superior, these methods such as supersets, cluster sets, and drop sets, high volume, all showed benefit when it came to building muscle. The second muscle builder on our list is absolutely essential when it comes to adding muscle to your body. It is adding essential amino acids to your diet. Now, these essential amino acids play a very critical role in what is called muscle protein synthesis. These 9 essential amino acids that you mainly get from animal foods are involved in rejuvenating and creating new skeletal muscle proteins within the muscle. Without all 9 bioabsorbable essential amino acids, you will not be able to get the full potential of this physiological process. The issue with plant proteins is that they do not have all 9 essential amino acids in every plant. You can get a complete protein source if you add a plethora of different vegetables to your diet, but if you just get 1 ounce of ground beef, you will get all 9 essential amino acids, as well as any other animal food. You get any other animal food like pork, turkey, anything that comes from cattle like beef or steak, you will get all 9 essential amino acids in just 1 serving. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition published a 12-week study looking at 2 separate groups. One group consumed milk protein and the other group consumed soy protein. Now, milk protein is animal-based and has all 9 essential amino acids, and soy protein is plant-based and does not have all 9. At the end of the 12-week study, they found that milk protein had a statistical growth in muscle in type 1 and type 2 muscle fibers compared to soy protein. This study shows the clear importance of having all 9 essential amino acids in your diet and how critical of a role these essential amino acids play when building muscle, as seen in the milk protein group. The third topic on our list is commonly overlooked, especially in the fitness community, and that is sleep. In a study conducted in 2011, they did a 72-hour period study where they got 2 groups. One group slept for 8.5 hours a night, and the other group slept for 5.5 hours a night. The group that slept for just 5.5 hours a night had a 60% decrease in their lean muscle mass. But the group that just slept 3 hours more, the 8.5 hours a night group, had a 40% increase in skeletal muscle mass. And although this is a very astounding result in a very short study, it clearly shows that you do need sleep to build muscle because you need non-REM sleep specifically to build muscle. And the reason for this is that you secrete human growth hormone during the stage of sleep. And if you do not get it, you are not going to get that muscular regeneration and that muscular rejuvenation that you would get from non-REM sleep, and that is the sleep where you're not dreaming. The fourth topic on our list is not necessarily essential compared to the other 3, but it is very popular in the fitness community, and that is creatine supplementation. Although creatine is found in animal foods and is much more bioabsorbable in that form, you can take it as a supplement and get some sort of benefit. And that benefit has been proven in research, specifically in a scoping review that was conducted from 2012 to 2021, looking at a multitude of different randomized control trials. Each randomized control trial looked at different groups and how they reacted to a certain level of creatine supplementation. Now, older individuals did not see any muscle growth when supplementing creatine, but untrained individuals did see an increase in lean soft tissue in the lower limbs and upper limbs in just 5 days. The reason they saw such a quick result was most likely due to the dose that they were taking. They were taking 20 grams of creatine per day, which is a very large amount, which I do not recommend for anyone. You can get nauseous, you can get brain fog, you can have gut issues, your body can have a very difficult time absorbing that exogenous creatine. So I would highly recommend, if you're going to supplement creatine, that you start slow with around 5 to 10 grams at most when you're first starting out. But there has been proven muscle growth when supplementing creatine if you're an untrained individual. Our fifth and final effective way to build muscle has really gained some traction over the years and is very popular now, but it didn't used to be back in the day, and that is the sauna. The sauna has copious amounts of benefits. One of the benefits was shown in this 2012 study where they put a group of people in a 163 degree Fahrenheit chamber for 30 minutes. And after these 30 minutes, they used a biomarker to measure their heat shock proteins. And these heat shock proteins went up by over 60%. Now, what these heat shock proteins do is they basically adhere to any oxidative stress in the body as well as any damaged proteins. And this is really, really good for any muscular regeneration or any muscular recovery. Another great benefit to the sauna is that it turns on brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which basically induces a process known as neurogenesis, which is the creation of new neural networks within the brain. That's why a lot of people commonly feel a cognitive boost whenever they walk out of the sauna. They feel very clear, very relaxed, and maybe a little bit more alert. This study clearly shows as well that even if you were to just spend 10 minutes in the sauna, you will see these heat shock proteins go up by about 20%. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This will be the first of many. And if you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.